said to Sam,
We got
the
sound.
countdown's finished.
Yes.
And she said, what?
I still haven't set it up. It's actually looking a little bit yellow.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everybody.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are.
Hi. We, as you can see, we're still sort of working out all the kinks with the new setup, including all the lighting, and the cameras, and I spent a good half an hour trying to find a cable.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, you can see everything on top of the scrap box.
I know, because I haven't worked out the heights of everything yet. So,
right.
What have you got stashed up there?
We look like we're there's not enough of us in the frame.
I know. This is what happens when you walk in just as it goes live, and I go, don't get time to actually organize it.
No, that's not for that.
Don't touch the things; it will fall.
Okay.
It is not stable yet. Thank you. I can do this if this helps. I can pop that in like that.
Oh, there you go. Do that. That's perfect.
Drop
That's
it like
better.
it's hot.
No, how you had it. That's good.
There. I'm getting there.
I think my fat head's in the way of the preview frame.
Shh. They don't know that yet. Oh my goodness. Who let him in here? Yeah, this is the new space.
So less than 3 months ago, this whole room was full of stock.
And it's a big room.
And stock is now at a warehouse and being appropriately looked after.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's been a journey, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Hopefully the sound is okay in here, and yeah, we are, it's not even in focus, but yes.
Thought you were like a professional camera person once upon a time.
Photographer. This video thing is like French to me.
Same.
There's an echo in the bigger room. Told you that we needed the rug and the curtains. Yes, there is an echo. Michael's like, I know. Yeah, we are planning on getting, fixing up the sound. I was planning to do some tests, but it did take me a lot longer to sort of put everything back together than I expected. The lighting's all wrong. The lighting's all wrong. Chartreuse, who was thinking chartreuse? Aladdin, I've been watching too much Aladdin. Too many kids shows. We hope everybody, let me just turn this down a little bit because that is like way bright. We hope everybody had I don't even know.
Thanks, Rachel.
I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, it's going to need some tweaking later. I've just uploaded the previews and I had some trouble connecting everything. So that's why we're a little bit late. But as we sort through all of that over the next week, it will become much, much easier. Oh, look, I like what Dawn said. Dawn has just made an amazing comment. I love it. You just need more planner supplies to fill it up and the echo will go away. I like Dawn. Dawn's good. Yeah, so...
No comment.
You're totally right. Yeah, at the moment, it's...
She does not need encouragement, Dawn. She's got so much stuff, she doesn't know what else. She says she's unpacking. She goes, ooh, I forgot about that.
Well, yeah. I just haven't had time. So I'm going to film because I need to actually go through all this because when I had to take all the boxes out to move it because she's heavy. And then unfortunately, I couldn't remember where they went straight away. So I just put them all in because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And now I, out of habit, go for a box and it's obviously not that box. So I'm going to record all of that. And I did record some of the move. I don't know how to use a GoPro and I recorded me walking up to the camera going, and then not actually the movers moving the pool table and us moving all the stuff in.
Unbelievable.
So there's that. So I got some footage, but just not as much as I had hoped.
And the good news is, in this space, you're going to see some more creative options and those kind of things. Sam has a top-down camera.
Let's see if I can, like... Oh. That was working before. It's not seeing it anymore. I had to reboot, so it is not playing Friends. I do have a top-down camera, which I was hoping to show some goodies off today, which we've already shown, but it's now decided it doesn't want to work. I wonder if it's because the microphone's on the cable.
It's not because the microphone's on the cable.
Surely not. But Shalina, another one of my favourites. Look, but planner stuff is literally Sam's job. She must research all the planner things. So actually, I have been having a chat too. So speaking about fun things, I haven't even like done my hair. Speaking about fun things that I have planned, I've been chatting to.
I gotta go.
That is Lockie. I have been chatting to Bess and Lisa about planner parties. So I've scheduled a planner party with Lisa, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. My little preview welcome thing hasn't even popped up. I am all out of sorts. I swear by next week I will have this made. Boop. I was going to organise all this while he was out. While he was talking, but now I can't even move certain things, and it's not fun. So Karen has asked, is Michael's desk still in the other room? Yes, it is. So it's really, actually, I'll bring that up when he comes back in because I'm finding it really odd. But yeah, it's in the other room, which is very strange to me. Oh, what else? So Michael will come back and do a full update. Oh, I can't believe I actually got it all working. That is a shock. And I just realized that one of my lights is yellow, and that's why I'm getting a yellow tinge. I have 1, 2, 3, and why are the main lights on? 3, 4, 5, a lot of lights on. So Michael is going to come back and do a shipping update shortly. Yes, this somebody noticed that is actually, oh no, Lockie's trying to Dropbox me things. No, I can't even hit decline because it's upside down because I'm on a teleprompter. I use another screen. I use one of my iPad screens here now so that I can see all your comments as they come through. Hey, Michael. Can you get him to stop sending me something? It's on my screen.
He's trying to print.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing space once we get it all sorted out. It's massive. And I do have some videos I'm going to show you all, not today, probably next week. And the other plan is too, so I am going to be doing, now they're not going to be anything formal, so don't get too excited. I'm thinking about doing every couple of days a Instagram live as I fill out my planner for the day. I'm going to be doing a daily insert, which I'll be sharing. Oh yeah, so keep an eye out for that once I get organized. Love those pin boards. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They were actually a very big hack together. You don't, it's actually really cloudy here today. Like it's been storming off and on over Christmas. And we have shutters in this room, and there's also I can't even decline. Hold on, maybe I can decline it here. Oh, there we go. There's actually our fresco, which is straight out there. So that sort of makes it a little bit darker too. But yeah, the pin boards, I'm using them for like, I'm going to have to do a whole room tour, I think, because I think now it's, once it's all, we've sort of hacked together things. I've got part of my old desk, part of a kitchen table, part of oh, it's all crazy. So yeah. Also, I haven't said hi to everyone. So hi, Tracy, Karen, Caroline, Shalina. Who else have we got in here? Dawn, Julie, Rachel, Laurie, Shannon, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. KB. Oh, we've swapped sides. I didn't even realize. Yeah, because I need to be on this side so I can get to my computer. Caroline Organized, Kay, Charmaine, Anna, Just Us Girls Crafting, Sherelle, Claudia, Leanne, Aline, Diane. I guess Sam's also watching. Yeah, so it's Marcy. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Scenario. Yeah, I'll organize a room tour at some stage. Hi, Dario. Oh, kisses from Brazil. I'm in. So this move, so we had Christmas and also Merry Christmas to everybody. We had this move and this move was exhausting because the main part of the room happened within a day. And then we had, what else did we have? Christmas. I had roughly 30 blissful hours away from my computer. I even shut my computer down. I haven't done that since I went to Go Wild. Like what? I want to say it was last year, but it wasn't. It was like 2 years ago. So yeah, that's the one thing you don't realize when you run your own business. There's like, you expect not to work more, because you're invested in the business more than what you would be if it was somebody else's business. And then having a subscription box on top of that is, you don't stop. You have releases 12 months of the year. Yeah, be very careful. I've got that up there already.
You printed it out on my printer.
Oh, did I?
It was printing when I went in there.
Whoops. So yeah, it's a Merry Christmas. I'll move over now so you can fit in. I think that's the reason why we were so small, because I was expecting us to sit here.
Sammy didn't screw everything on correctly and something just fell. You right? Relaxed?
Yeah, I was expecting it to sit a little bit closer. Yeah, so you don't really, when you run a sub box, you don't get a break, do you? And then when you're crazy enough to add on a warehouse move, when, there's a pandemic happening and then unexpectedly global shipping kind of halts, you kind of don't expect to work the crazy hours that we've worked.
Yeah, and when you're a small business and people say, why don't you just tell DHL to get a move on? And DHL won't want to pick up the phone and go, who are you?
Yeah.
We don't care.
We don't care because we literally have people who send containers around the world and you're not one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not put thunder up there. Actually, that's one of the things that I want to get some extra lights for in here so I can do like lightning and thunder. Don't worry, I do know that there are some photosensitive people in there, so it won't be too intense, and I will give a warning before it pops up. But that is something that I have been looking at because I can do like really cool things in here.
Sure can.
I can do the things, and it's sort of been a little bit of fun too.
So it's exciting.
Yeah.
Now, I have some very not exciting shipping updates. There's something just turned off, Sam. What just turned off?
Oh, I can't because I've got so many other lights on in here. I have to connect them all.
No, bother. So the very, very unexciting and unsexy shipping updates. So
while you're doing that, I'm going to
what?
Do a.
You're gonna do a what?
I need to download some bits and pieces for previews for show and tell, which Lisa has lovingly organised for me. So you do that. I'll move this
right
over
now.
so that you can.
So confused right now.
How's that? Can I just like look at you? And I'll sort of be off camera.
What?
There you go.
I could just do this.
No, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Yep, do that. Not too far because cable.
I can see. Sam's got this big contraption that slides the camera, but her cable isn't long enough.
Yeah.
So that was a problem, Sam. Okay, so shipping updates. So, thanks, Eileen. So there were a few orders that didn't go. Eileen's order, and what she's talking about is there was an order that didn't get moved across to the new warehouse, and there was a miscommunication between us and them as to who was sending it. So I had to raid Sam's secret stash of one of everything samples. I had to get a few of those orders out. So regular shipping updates. So masquerade orders by and large should now have all been delivered. There are a few, or very shortly will be delivered. There are a few where I can see tracking looks like they're stuck in a final delivery facility where they just need I guess some customs information to go through. There were some challenges with orders to Europe where FedEx had just decided to stop picking up shipments from us or from our warehouse actually. But that's been resolved. They went through predominantly UPS, some went through Aramex, and they should all now be in their new homes. Orders to the US, as you know, went through a massive saga. The facility at New Jersey had all sorts of problems. My understanding is dealing with volume, but they'll all be there very, very shortly, which is also excellent. So that's Masquerade. Planolove and Australiana and Northern Lights we'll talk about separately. So if you've ordered both Planolove and Australiana, like I said in the email update, those kits are being sent out to you paired together, so they'll be in the same box. They'll be in the same box, and they will be. We will include free of charge a set of magnets that we randomly selected. So it could be wild and free magnets. Where do I hold this, Sam, to get focus? Like there.
Yep.
Wild and free magnets. It could be the Sakura magnets. Or it could be the Northern Lights magnets, which Sam has hidden somewhere, so I can't show you those.
I don't have them. You took them.
And that's not true. I took one of the spare Wild and Frees.
Oh.
So it will be that one of those will be in the box with both the Australiana and the Planolove kit if you've ordered both. I'm waiting on the stock of Australiana. It's been dispatched. It should be with my warehouse by the end of this week, and then they're all geared up to quickly ship them out. The good news for customers in the US is that we have learned from our terrible experience at negotiating with airlines and getting things on and being bumped for people with deeper pockets. And we are piggybacking on with another brand to get our shipments into the US more quickly, which will mean better shipping times. The shipping service, once it lands in the US, is actually really good. The problem is actually physically getting it there, and going from warehouse to warehouse is a little inefficient. So we've tried a different approach for Australiana and for Planolove, and then that will be the normal sequence moving on.
If all goes well.
If all goes well. Otherwise, we'll learn from that again and make more changes. But it is my number one priority. I've been having twice, sometimes 3 times a day, phone catch-ups and video catch-ups with our warehouse guys. So we'll make sure that we nail that out. For Australia and for Europe and Asia and Africa, it seemed to go pretty well okay once it actually started getting underway. So there won't be any changes for those countries from what we were doing previously. If you've ordered just Planolove, those kits are being packed right now. I'm just waiting on an email update, but my computer is down in the other office, so I can't give you an exact confirmation on that, but they should be, all that stock is available. It should be being packed right now, and there will be the extra goodie included in there. And likewise, if you've ordered just Australiana, that'll be shipped on its own as well once that stock arrives. The good news is that the issues that were caused by the sticker book kerfuffle are behind us, and it looks like Country Cottage is on track and should be dispatched between the 15th and 18th of January.
Woot woot.
Yeah. And then Northern Lights, those orders are going out. If you had ordered the Northern Lights sticker book, which I know a number of people had, or a bundle that included the sticker book, those are still expected early January, and they'll go out as soon as they go. Sam, I don't know how to highlight a question. Rachel's question that says, if my order has been fulfilled.
Where's my mouse?
I don't know. Your mouse is all the way over there. So Rachel has asked a question, if an order says fulfilled, does that mean it's been shipped? Yes, it does. If it says fulfilled, it should also have a tracking number beside it. Those tracking numbers should show, or you should be able to go through the courier website for those tracking options. I am going to update the FAQ on the website to give you a couple of options in terms of tracking links. There's one called Track 17, which I use, which seems to pick up the tracking number regardless of the courier service that you use, and then it will get shipped out to you pretty seamlessly. Just one more update on subscription kit shipping, and that is from January, so from the Country Cottage kit, we're going to change the packaging format for those kits. The reason being, I want to keep our costs as they are for you. If I leave it in the box, so the airlines have started charging us, and they were starting to charge us from Australia as well on a volumetric basis, rather than on a actual weight basis. So the weight of our kits, excluding the box, is about 300 grams. But because of the size of the box, the weight of the box itself is about 200 grams. But because of the physical size of the box, they were being charged at 1.2 kilograms volumetric, which means that actually ended up being, almost $40 to ship it. So you can tell that if it were $40 to ship, I can't wear that. We would have to pass it on. So we're changing the packaging format to basically ensure that we're not having to pass on ridiculous shipping charges, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that packaging will protect the items in there.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hi.
So the new packaging format is going to be live from January. At this point, it's just a very plain, boring cardboard mailer envelope, which should do everything it can to protect the goodies inside, but also be space and volume efficient, which will also have a knock-on effect of being a little bit quicker actually to get places, because we'll be able to piggyback with more brands. So the warehouse that we use, the shippers that we use, they also do a couple of really big brands, including some of you might have heard of the Udi, some of you might have heard of Lovisa. So they've got a couple of really high-end, fast-moving brands. Because of the size of our boxes, we weren't able to piggyback onto their shipments, but with this new format, we will be able to.
Which means we'll be able to get them out faster.
Yeah.
And I mean, that also should give people a little bit more confidence too, that we've chosen a fantastic warehouse. Like if they're doing big brands, especially like Udi, then
and Lovisa.
And Lovisa, which is huge. Like that's, Lovisa is in almost every major shopping centre here in Australia. So, they're trustworthy, they're wonderful, and they've been absolutely so transparent with you over this whole process. And it's interesting because your updates to our customers are basically what you've been gotten from them, and they're like, we're trying, we're really trying, and you're like, it's just filtering down. Oh, and that's the door. So Lisa, I will get Stylist kits. Nope, he's gone. I will get him to. Oh, they have shipped. Okay, so Stylist kits have shipped. So yeah, so I was just updating. I'm going to this light is driving me bonkers. I can't even find they do have a remote. There we go. Oh, nope, this way. There we go. That did nothing. Okay. Here's a question. Did you guys take some well-deserved time off over the 2 weeks? What I mean is there a delay on customer service? Oh, has my camera stopped? Has my camera stopped? No, there we go. It's caught up. Okay, so no. Short answer, no, we didn't take some time off. But yes, there is a delay with customer service. The delay, and I don't know if Michael's going to be too happy with me saying this, the delay is, hi Izzy. So I'm just. They were asking about if we got time off, and I'm like,
No,
no.
no time off.
Because we wanted to make sure everybody was informed. You've been trying to update as many customer service messages as possible, but one will get answered, and 10 more will come in.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
we've actually asked your parents
Yeah.
to help us out, so that we've had to train them up on the system, or you've had to train them up on the system.
It's true.
And I have also promised that I will jump in and help out with a few of them, but I'm also trying to get inserts and beautiful use and all those digital bits and pieces up, which I'm going to talk about shortly anyway.
Yeah.
So there is a delay, but and I think part of the issue is, instead of sending one, people, and we understand why, because it's been a while to answer things, so people are sending through multiples, but the problem is the queue gets longer and longer, and it just keeps bumping.
And if you send another question, it pushes you to the end of the queue, not up the queue.
Yeah. So that could be the reason why it's sort of hanging back. But so I think not only are your parents answering, but they're sort of doing like a level 1. So anything that needs a bit more of an answer will still bounce through to Michael. And we are on school holidays here, so we are, as you've seen, like running around at the same time as.
To give you an idea, I answered almost 200 queries yesterday, and I woke up this morning and there's 130 in my inbox.
And we've
takes about 10 minutes to do a proper answer, because it's kind of, you've got to investigate, look at it, and takes time.
And also we've lost Lockie's support worker, and it's just been fun.
No, that's a long way of answering no breaks, but sure.
No breaks, less than no breaks. Just wondering if my missing bonbons will ship with Plan of Love, and that's a bit more of a in depth.
Yeah.
So that's
I think it probably will have, Claudia, but I'll have to double check that.
Yeah, is the new packaging format for all months after January?
That is the plan. We're going to make sure that it works first. We don't want to obviously create a problem, but that format will allow us to continue to ship cost effectively, which is really important.
Yeah.
Because shipping costs have gone absolutely crazy, and we want to make sure that it's still competitive.
Well, I mean, Planner community wise, we've seen a few boxes stop recently or completely change, and that's a big part of that is due to shipping, and not just that, but costs of product have gone up too. And that's it, Julie. $40 to ship a box it's absolutely crazy. Are we planning on making those new notebooks and bookmarks in a note to self theme? How have they gone? They gone okay?
They go all right. It's
We'll see. We'll see how they go.
We do have a couple of other things planned for note to self, which we can't talk about right now, but they're very exciting.
Yeah. Any update on how to add our discount codes to script? It's
still very manual. It looks like Recharge, who run the subscription piece, we were probably the only people using it. So they've discontinued that feature. We'll let you know what the plan is. We don't have a huge.
And they also pushed through an update right before we did our warehouse move as well. And even though we knew it was coming, it just meant there was a lot more work to get done. So we just went live with it because we had no choice.
That is true.
I just needed to flash this up from Anne. Don't overlook yourselves. We are patient.
Overwork.
Huh?
Overwork. She said don't overwork.
What did I say?
Overlook.
Oh.
Don't overlook yourself either. That's important, but.
That's the one thing. The boxes, and you're doing a lot of research on the new packaging envelopes and stuff like that to make sure they're not just simple envelopes.
The new envelopes that we're using, just for everyone's peace of mind. So we do understand that postal workers and just the machines are sometimes not as kind to our product as they should be. So the new packaging that we're using is also used to ship LPs, so vinyl records. And they get shipped essentially just in this cardboard out. So that should be fine.
Should be okay.
There'll be obviously the odd occasion where somebody's really trashed it and tried hard to bend it. Be nice to your mail workers.
We've also asked them to bend it. So when we're looking at videos for potential envelopes, we've said, right, we need you to bend this.
If I see white knuckles and it's not bending, then it's a good piece of packaging.
And I mean, some of them were white knuckles and they were curving.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, if that ends up getting bent, then there's someone's out to
So the Northern Lights orders are using the existing packaging, particularly if you've ordered the Melody Classic, because the Melody Classic will only fit in the large box. So it's we're still approaching it from a very sensible point of view of if it's an order that does need that protection, then it will get that protection.
Yep.
So that's kind of the go-to there.
Yeah. When do orders show fulfilled in the website? Will it show fulfilled when it arrives with Amarex and NZ?
So they're showing fulfilled the moment they dispatch our warehouse. For New Zealand, it's convoluted. They need to go to Australia first and then out, which adds a little bit of time, but it should be fine.
Yeah. And we're still sort of putting all this together. So Michael's writing up a FAQ on how all that works, because we know that hasn't been updated as well.
Yeah.
How does a discount on the digital creative kits? This is a really good question because we're about to release some more.
Ooh, how many?
I put 3 listings up the other night. I've updated one's pretty much ready to go, and the other 2 I need to check today. But that was my digital kit update.
There you go. So discounting and digital kits and those kind of things. So at the moment, at the moment, all people are getting the subscriber discount for everything. So if you're not a subscriber and you haven't purchased something, now's the time. Because we had some apps that were managing the discounts for subscribers that weren't working very well. So we had to remove the discounts from them.
Yeah.
But very soon, we're going to be putting those prices back up for non-subscribers, and then any discounts that a subscriber is entitled to will automatically show. So you shouldn't have to to actually do anything else.
We're working on it.
For it. Yeah.
Website is stuck together with, actually you said you put a post up in the group and you were saying how it's like, you weren't talking about the website, you were talking about something else, but it was basically like stuck together with glue and...
Oh yeah, what was that about? There's I don't remember what it was about, but there's strings and cups and...
That's what the website feels like at this point in time.
It's a bubble gum holding things on.
Yeah.
But it's doing all right.
Yeah, and thank you for this. I'm asking no questions. When I get the kits, I'll get the kits when I get them, and I'll withdraw it. Yeah, thank you. And we really thank everyone for their support. It's been a really rough transition, but we're hoping that this is the beginning of a brand new day, and things will run much smoother from this kit onwards. Yeah.
So somebody asked a question about why we chose to go offshore, and that's an excellent question. Around half of our product is produced offshore, and it's a lot easier for us to send products produced here up there than it is to get them in here. For 2 reasons. One, our suppliers liked to misdeclare things, which meant that we had an extra week or so as we told customs, no, we're legit. Yes, we know it costs this much money, and we're happy to pay the GST on the way in. So that was causing problems. So we were late getting things sometimes because it just took time to get through customs. And that was getting worse and worse as kind of the COVID barriers sort of continued, and people were kind of adapting to new normals. So really, it was easier either way. We just and coincidentally, the same shipping problems that we've encountered out of Hong Kong have happened to a few shipments we've sent out of Australia.
I was just going to say that we've had the time when we actually sent our this room overseas. Not long after there was shutdowns and we'd been through that the year before. Actually, we had very similar shipping issues to what we're having right now, but due to COVID lockdowns in Australia, and that really hurt us.
So there were two big reasons. One was the shipping costs that were going up. We had a 2022 rates discussion with our providers, and that was pretty ordinary out of Australia.
It really was.
And then
and we were paying ridiculous amounts for shipping in and out of Australia.
Yeah, shipping stuff to Australia was cost prohibitive. And then one of the real benefits of moving offshore is we're able to do things heavier that we wouldn't have been able to bring into Australia cost effectively, like the beautiful new
sticker books. Well, we couldn't even do that. I'd tried for 2.5 years to do sticker books in Australia with foil on stuff, and we just couldn't do it cost effectively. So that was one of the, do we stay or do we go to do?
You here all week?
I am.
Excellent.
New question. So we hope that answers the question for you. I haven't even gotten to my previews yet, and there are previews of the almost pretty much the whole kit. But we're getting a lot of questions, and while Michael's in here and not being called away from the kids, I want to get him to answer them now.
But we've got a really exciting thing to do this afternoon. We're going to bake cupcakes.
Yeah. Yum. Michael is an amazing. Look, there's a reason I'm chunky. He's amazing at cooking and baking and white chocolate muffins. You need to make. Actually, no, you shouldn't make those again ever.
Why not?
Because they're too good.
And
I think that is responsible for at least 5 kilos of my weight.
So Rachel has asked, when is the payment taken for new subscriptions? So the subscriptions. So it should.
And also, hey.
Yeah, hi, welcome.
Welcome.
So the system is a little bit manual in that it relies on me to trigger something if you've subscribed, say, for Australiana on, for example, the 17th of December.
Yep.
Then it will, at the moment, say that your next payment is the 1st of February, but we will manually adjust that to the 1st of January for you, because it assumes that if you've missed the 1st, that your next kit is... I'm not explaining it very well, but it assumes that you've missed that kit and you're on for the next one.
Well, yeah, because most subscription boxes, you're not ordering so close to when it ships. You're normally ordering for the month after, so it assumes you're ordering for the next month and then continuing on, whereas we have a really short lead time, which is great for you guys, but also has hurt us a little. And I do want to bring that up in a second, which is why I mentioned that.
Okay.
But yeah, so
first of the month.
That's why there's a manual trigger after that. That's first of the month. The reason why I wanted to bring that up is for the Country Cottage kit, we have ordered significantly less of that kit, and the reason why is because we've had a lot of people skipping, and a lot of people are unsubscribing. You're probably better at talking about this.
Yeah. Well, we have to forecast based on the number of customers we've had for the past kit, and the best indicator is the last kit that we sold.
Yep.
So if we see a dip in numbers like we did for Australiana, then we have to cut the quantity for the next kit in the sequence.
Yep.
Which means, as a consequence, the lovely bunnies from Country Cottage are going to be...
Do you want to show the bunnies? Come on, you brought it in.
There's going to be less of them.
Yep.
Available than there normally would.
It's so cute.
So Shalina's question is about the 45-day discount on digital items.
We haven't even started doing... We haven't even implemented that.
We haven't been able to implement that yet, but I think the system that I found will give you access to and discount on the items that you've purchased as a subscriber forever, which is better than the 45-day thing.
Yeah,
Which is why we haven't necessarily touched it yet, because shortly after I said that, I found a new plugin. Yeah.
So that's, keep an eye out for that. You're scrolling so fast. Eat the cupcake. Oh, thank you, Ada. Ada just says, you're beautiful, eat the cupcakes. The wait will be worth it to have those pretty foiled sticker books. I know you're doing everything you can, and shipping will sure improve as this craziness passes. Absolutely. Thank you, Karen.
They are pretty great. And Holly, yes, this is correct. So if you've ordered on the 20th, for Australia, you'll get charged for Country Cottage on the 1st, and that way you won't miss out.
Yeah.
Also means that you're locked in as one of the people who get first grab at the kit after that, which is...
They know.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Book Lover 2.0.
You can see it.
So it's, there. What they can't see is the kit, the preview of the...
Preview of the what?
The kit after.
Oh, Sam's got Easter eggs on the board, but my fat head's in the way.
So I'm going to show some... Do you have any more updates? Do you guys have any more questions? Sorry, I shouldn't say guys. For Michael before he runs off? Because I'm not going to be able to answer all the logistical stuff because I've been so focused on design and art lately. So maybe you could pop back in right at the end just in case there's questions.
Pop back in right at the end in case there's questions.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, I'm going to leave you all with the creative genius. I'll see you in a bit.
Doop.
What? You're saying I got something on my nose?
No, I've just been giving the kids doop. Lucky didn't give me doops this morning.
No.
Okay, so let's get this party started. So, did I tell you that I'm doing a planner party with Lisa.
Yes, you did.
Yep. Lisa, can you remind me what date we agreed on? I think it's like not this Saturday, but the Saturday. No, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after for Australia and the Saturday night for America. I believe that's when it is. Actually, one more question has come in from Rachel. How do we skip a month? Hello. Well, that was unexpected. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I decided while everything was down, I was just going to have a little bit of a play with the lighting and see if I could get it working a little bit better. So sorry about the dropout, Lachlan. So the main internet, actually it's quite funny. So the main internet is down the front in the study, and we literally have a cable all the way from the front of the house all the way to the back. Oh, it's in the middle room, all the way out to where I'm sitting. So Lachlan decided to pull that cable out of the wall. So we had to wait until it reconnected and everything like that. So thank you so much to everybody who hung out and waited for us. I promise you will be rewarded with new previews. I fixed the lighting as well.
Excellent.
Look, it looks way better.
Do I still look like?
See?
I need
way
to see
better.
Look at my.
See?
My tan is gone, Sam. I need to go back and
No, you were yellow. You were like yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
much.
Hi, Dee. Yeah, so thank you to everybody who hung out and waited for us.
I'm going to go down and guard the modem, but I'll be back at the end if there's any
Yeah,
extra
I think
questions.
that's a really good idea. So yeah, thank you for persisting. It looks like, can you just let people know in the group that we're back?
Yep.
I did post a note, but if anybody's asking. Oh.
I'll fill your water up.
Thanks.
While I'm doing that, do you want any food or water, Izzy?
Oh, no, I'm good, thank you. Okay, so, thank you. Thanks, Christina, for posting the link. Okay, so, so that we don't waste any more time, let us throw up some previews for the gorgeous Country Cottage kit. This kit is absolutely stunning. Thank you very much, sweetie. I am just... I'm in heaven. And every time I do a kit, I feel like there's no way I can top it. And then again, you know, I just get this amazing artwork from our artists, and it's amazing. Anyway, I hope you love it. Here's some photos. This one first. Okay, so we've got our Country Cottage kit. The main girl is holding a huge bouquet of flowers. And there is a little feature of Bunny Lane, which is one of the main papers in this kit. This is the kit with all the pieces. I actually snuck a preview of this on our Facebook group in one of the comments yesterday. Yeah, it looks amazing all together, and you can sort of see almost everything there. Obviously, you can't see the die cuts. They're a little bit harder to pop in, but there's a little heart there, which is my little version of the die cuts. Next up, we have the welcome and the art card. So these are flipped. We've put these to save a little bit of weight. So we did them back to back. And we've got It Wasn't Me, which is this gorgeous little bunny and amongst all the flowers. And then the main girl, which is Marina in front of her home. There, yeah, the colours are gorgeous. The pen too is another amazingly gorgeous soft pen, and as you can see, it's inspired by one of the artworks there that are included in the kit. Now, if we go on to the kit papers, we've got this gorgeous bunny lane with the fresh flowers cart, and you can see all the different windows in the background. And it's got the blue behind. And the kit papers, this was the bunny paper that Michael was showing earlier. I love this paper. This is probably one of my favorite papers ever. It's too cute. And it matches, there's a week in the sticker book, which I will show you that coming up as well. And then the last paper is this gorgeous tulip on blue background. Now the washi we have a heart strip with the gradient. I've been getting a lot of good feedback that people are loving the plain hearted washi because it's super versatile. We then have the bunnies. I couldn't not. Does that make that? That's a lot of negatives. Put the bunnies on its own washi. So, and then the bottoms, and it's got shaky cottontail in the as the quote on there, and then the wide washi. And I've left a lot of it blank. So as you can see, there's the white, so it's sort of like semi-transparent. So it will work really well as a strip. Oh, yay, I'm loving all the comments. Next up, we have the full-size stamp set, and we've got like the bricks there, so you can create your own brick background, and they tile up together. Got a whole bunch of the gorgeous little bunnies. Some really sweet little quotes, and that gorgeous bicycle. I'll go through the comments once it's up. So then we move on. I think that was all. I'm not going to show the bonus item. The additional paper and sticker book. Now, you are absolutely going to kick yourself if you miss this one, so make sure you add it today to your subscription if you haven't already. So this one is, I think of this one like going to like the farm where they grow all the flowers, and you've got the rows of flowers, and all these little bunnies have just absolutely invaded, and they're just sort of chilling out. Probably one of my favorite papers. And then you've got the seed packets, and I've left a few of them blank, so you can either keep them blank or you can write on them, or you can put featured die cuts over the top. And then the third paper is that it's like a cobblestone wall. I don't know what style it is. It's like colonial-esque sort of wall backing. And then the sticker book, we have that gorgeous triple layout at the bottom with the hedging. So that's all split up. So that's actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different stickers, that bottom part. So you've got the 3 hedges, which are 3 different stickers, and then there's a cut in between. So then you've got the 3 main boxes, and then below that you've got the 8mm washi tape at the bottom as well. Now, I'm just going to say that with all these stickers, they are subject to potential mild changes. Just in terms of there may be slight size changes and stuff as they go through the manufacturing process. Next up, so, and then you've got the word Fetty behind and the gorgeous foil on that. And you've got the 2 other characters. So the 2 other characters, one of the girls reminds me of Indy because she's in this gorgeous blue dress and with her long red braids. And then the other girl in the kit who's holding one of the cute little bunnies with her hair up in a bun. And as always, you've got the gorgeous little matching minis. And then you've got a whole bunch of like more functional stuff. So I made a little sticker which is like, I think it says like gardening time, and it's got like the little seed packets with the planner, so you can add that into your week. You've got borders and boxes and things like that as well on that page. And then we're going to flip over, and then we're going to go through the different weeks. So the first week is that what is it, that market sort of a view with the laneway down the street. And you've got, oh, that's right, I made a huge change in this kit. I say huge, but it's probably not a huge change, but it is to me. I've changed the headers. I wanted to try a different date cover. So this one has this really cute little ribbons for the date covers, I've changed the weekend banner so it's got like this double banner strip, and you can put the circles for the dates or write the dates in on the little tails on either side. Then you can put like weekend in the middle. It's all up to you. And then you've got your little shaky cottontail one on the other side. And yeah, again, with that cute little ribbon and all the gorgeous deco. Next up, we've got more of like a floral growing, that deep blue sort of color. And then on the opposite side, you've got that the gardening farm as well. And then obviously like all the dots and the functional stuff behind. Last but not least, we have the the clear matte stickers. The back page is foil and the front page is clear matte with printed, and yeah, it's looking amazing. So yeah, that is the kit. I just realized I didn't have the stickers pop up. I don't know why they didn't copy across. Hold on, let me see if I can bring them across. Where's my... Boop, boop. I can't even see it on my... Oh, no, that's not it. Nope. I shown a stamp set. Oh, here they are. Oh, I just dropped them on top. I don't know how this is going to look. There we go. So that's the kit stickers as well. So we've got a whole bunch of like cute little deco and the functional and the planner and things like that in there too. And now I don't know where I dropped that. So they're the previews for the kit. Yeah, they're absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for all the messages. Wow, I'm just like flicking through. Can I change a subscription to only this time receipt? Yes, you can, but you need to make sure that you're updating that next time. Let's talk plans. So he will still be updating that for you, and he will get back to you. He has been absolutely flat out. So don't worry, he will sort you out once he catches up on those. And there's a huge update on that in the first half of this live. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you are loving the date covers. Lisa, I need 50,000 of those. Okay, thanks. Yeah, it would make super cute cards, everything. I added extra paper for Australiana too. Love this theme, especially the stickers. Yay! Yeah, the extra papers and stickers, I mean, oh, you just gotta. Oh, Shalina, I love this. My planning goal for 2022 is to use the stamps. Very excited about it. Fantastic. Grab yourself some fine. I'm trying to think of the name. I haven't used it in a while. I'm planning to use everything myself, so I'm right there with you. Love the combination of animals and flowers in the recent boxes. Yeah, it's thanks Blue Starfish. It has it's taken a little bit longer for the art because of that, because there's a lot of detail in these kits, but it's so worth it. Wow, there's so many amazing comments. Wow, how everything is gorgeous. How do you do this every month? I don't sleep. And I drive Michael crazy. That's pretty much the honest truth there. Okay, so there was a lot of comments there. I'm still trying to catch up. Bunnies, and I never knew I loved bunnies so much either. Yeah, and I put the bunnies in because I knew I wanted it for Easter, for those who do celebrate, and because bunnies, I mean, they're so cute. Okay, next up, I'm going to flick over because this has been a really long live. And I have Izzy here who's I need to catch up with her afterwards. So I'm trying not to take forever, and I'm hungry. I'm sure it's lunchtime. Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock. This has been a long live. Okay, so I'm going to flick straight over into show and tell and run through that. If you want to be featured in future show and tells, please use the hashtag PA show and tell and we'll go through those submissions every week. You can do that either on Instagram or on or in our Facebook group. Okay, so I just got to remember how to flick through this. Okay, this is a long show and tell because it includes some oh, it looks like it hasn't worked. For some reason, my computer does not, or the software doesn't like the way that this exports. So anyway, the first one is from Laurie, and Laurie has done a gorgeous planner cover with the Australiana digital kit, and I love how you've put all the animals in. It looks amazing. And then was this a Laurie as well, the daily layout. I love it. I love using the seeing people using the digital kits. We've got so much coming from this. It's amazing. Just the creativity that I see that how everybody uses the kits, it gives me more ideas. So thank you so much. Linda has created a 2022, I can't believe it's almost 2022, title page using the Masquerade. I believe this is also the digital kit, and it looks absolutely stunning. Next up is, and so Ellie has made a, using the sticker book, the Masquerade sticker book, use that, the sidebar. I am really excited to see how everybody uses the sidebar, and you all have not disappointed. Like, I am super impressed because I was really excited to see how people would use it, especially if they've got a bigger planner. And this one by Nancy, I really loved how the sidebar was used on this as well, because you've got the stacked sidebar on the left, and then to extend it up, you've got the chandelier at the top, and really good use of that white space as well, and the banner there. And then we've got another one. So this one's by Tracy, and it has the sidebar there, and it's the cheers sidebar with all that gorgeous foil. Oh, oh. Hold on. This is, no, please tell me we haven't disconnected again. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm just having technical issues after technical issues today. Sorry, everyone. Oh, so much fun. So this next one, oh, so that was the one by Nancy. And let me just flick that over. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. Okay, next one is by Karen, and Karen made a gorgeous advent calendar with the Babe It's Christmas kit and the tree on there. That is absolutely fantastic. I love that. And Carly Ann, whew, I love the daily layout for Christmas. These Christmas, I really wanted to show these before Christmas because they're just absolutely stunning. So, but the great thing is now you can use it for memory keeping and make your submissions with that too. And the next one is by Judy. So Judy made a dashboard, which is adorable, and that's with Deck the Halls as well. Tracy, another one from Tracy with the middle bar, and that's using the digital kit. And I love the middle dividers as well. There's so much creativity. Robin Teasdale has done a gorgeous Deck the Halls spread as well. Oh, and I love the washi at the top. Martha, I love it on blackout. Just when I think, like, I'm super impressed with how everything looks on blackout. Even with the white space, I made a spread recently, and I stupidly cut out the white. You don't need to cut out the white because it makes it pop. Laurie has made a gorgeous Christmas at home double spread, and it looks incredible. I love the use of the digital kit. And then Robin has done I didn't even see this. So Lisa puts these together for me. This one didn't pop up in my feed, I don't think. And I love the memory decks. That's incredible. Under the mistletoe. That is so cute. And then Katie has also made a gorgeous Christmas at Home on Blackout. And this. Okay, Rhoda. So I need to have words with Rhoda because I am so impressed with this. I tried to make a tree out of all this year, and I just could not wrap my head around making a tree. And I made the top-down tree, which you see in the washi, but I could not wrap my head around this. So Rhoda, when you posted this, I was like, oh man, I could have done that. So well done, Rhoda. It looks amazing. I love that so much. Oh, come on. The computer's thinking. Oh, there we go. Okay, Karen has done a gorgeous milk bar. I can't remember what these are called. They're like, oh, there we go, a summer pocket to share, which I just love all the different features in that. And Carly Ann has done a classic Happy Planner Classic weekly layout with poolside. Oh, it's so fresh and summery, which is what it should be here, but it's been raining. Tamika, I love your layout using the Fierce Melody planner cover. This was incredible. And I love that you've used the string for the envelope, which is exactly what I do as well. And Robin has done another memory decks, which, yeah, again, I love these. And this has got Showtime and Sunday Roast. It says it right there. I love these. Another person who does the memory decks really well is Plum Mashable Ashley. And then Erin McDonald. Erin has some really amazing layouts. And, I also need to say happy birthday to Erin because I noticed that this was a spread for your birthday. So a big happy birthday to you. Another one for Carly Ann, which is the Woodland Wonders layout. I just love the layout. And Leslie, go back to Leslie. Leslie's done a gorgeous gratitude journal using Serenity, and I have a feeling that if you love Serenity, you're going to love a kit that's coming up. This card is so simple, but just absolutely fantastic. And now that I say simple, I actually realize that it's like washi in the background. I thought it was a paper, but it's actually the striped washi. And then with the torn edge. So absolutely brilliant. That's incredible. That made me look twice. So that is the... Oh, let me just hide this. And I feel like Michael is behind me. Now that we've got space to do that,
it's like dodgem cars. Move over.
I got told that you're on the wrong side earlier. It's like wrong side of the bed.
Why?
Well, because we're normally flipped when we've done lives before. I'm on that side, you're on this side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so thank you so much to everybody who submitted. If you want to be a part of the live next time, the hashtag is #PA Show and Tell, as Lisa has kindly written in the comments. Okay, yeah. So it's time for last questions. Feel free to, I think, if there's anything that was related to what we answered in the earlier, we probably won't go through it again, just in the interest of time. But if there are any other questions, feel free to let us know. If there's anything that's specific to your, like a case that you've submitted, we will ask you not to put it on the live, only because it's really hard to answer because we don't have that information in front of us. And I know that it is taking a little bit longer at the moment, but Michael or his parents will get back to you with information that you need.
It'll still look like it's me.
Yeah, it'll still look like it's Michael, but it'll be from them. Because we had somebody just before asking, saying that they hadn't received something and if it will still be shipped to them.
Oh, yeah. It's all still being shipped. It's just...
Yeah. Yeah,
there's
or like there
delays.
was a missed box, and I said, you'll make it right once you get to it.
If it's Masquerade, it's on the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. We are not faceless corporate. This is the faces of the business. So we're always going to be doing everything we can to make it right. So if we mess up, we're going to own that, and we'll make it right, either by getting you the box or the items you're missing, or by giving you a refund.
Yeah,
we're not here to rip anybody off. So
that's it. Absolutely.
We're here to share the creative love and the joy of planning.
We want it to be a positive experience for everybody, right? We want you all to be so excited when you receive your box. So, just like I was when I finally got mine.
That's right.
You think like the
Sam's Christmas gift is still in New Jersey.
Yeah, it is. In that warehouse with a whole bunch of the boxes where they were all stuck. So I feel your pain because it was stuck.
No, you don't. I do, because I was the one who didn't deliver on the Christmas gift.
True. You made up for it. You two make me smile. It's been a tough year, and these live videos are wonderful. Yeah, well, we're hoping to do more of them. Now that it will be a little bit easier.
Can I do one from, like, can we have 2 cameras set up, and I can just sit in there and just, like...
Depends, you're going to have a pretty planner background?
No, I was going to have a background with, like, all my triathlon frames and stuff.
They're not interested. Well, okay, some people will be. You can come out here. Be part of the fun. Don't you want any of me?
And I'll have a rotating...
I smell.
I
don't smell.
And I'll have a rotating...
I smell like roses.
I'll have a rotating inspirational poster like Barney on How I Met Your Mother. It'll be a picture of a plane or something. It'll be like, when I stop being awesome, I just be awesome again. Yeah.
You're very welcome. Is it Eileen? Eileen.
Yes.
You're very welcome. We're not. I don't really want to share the mystery items anymore, just because there's one little, like, I announce everything before the charge goes through. So I know that there are people out there who really like the surprise. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. I'm still working on your engine. Yeah, Katie, you were going to break in, weren't you? Problem is, even to send it back here, it's still got to go through New Jersey.
No, you could drive it to LA.
Well, that's true.
It's just the place I bought it. The place I bought it from was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Pennsylvania. No. I thought you watched the Hamilton musical.
I did. I know it off by heart. It doesn't mean I'm very good with geography. I just know that they make fun of New Jersey a lot.
It's because it's home of the
Everything's
Jets.
legal in New Jersey.
And the Jets suck.
Tell us what you really think.
If you're a Jets fan, I'm really sorry, but you need to find another team.
All these beautiful kids winging their way. I need to wear my glasses around the world. Thanks to the lovely PA family for creating so many pretties. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you all so much. And yeah, I mean, we couldn't do it without every single person. So we're hoping that people opt back in now that things have started shipping. Oh, Katie, that'll be wonderful then. Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah. Careful. We'll have a whole bunch of planners knocking on our door.
One room.
And it's chaos here. You won't get to sleep. You will not get to sleep because it's the room next to Lachlan.
See? There you go. Jets suck. Packers are there.
So you don't go for Packers. You go for...
well...
It depends on who's playing.
Because I'm not a local, I can just swing around to any team that I like. So... this year, I think, who am I thinking this year? I like the Tom Brady story. I like to see that. Tom Brady versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl, that'd be interesting, but the Patriots aren't good enough. That's not going to happen. I can't see it being anybody except for KC and either the Packers or, probably the Packers.
I'm just zoned out.
Yeah.
But yep,
maybe
there you
the
go.
Titans if they get Derrick Henry back.
There you go. Go Pack, go.
Yeah.
Is that right?
If the Titans get Derrick Henry back, that could be a chance. But the Colts have got a really good rusher, and that's going to... Lots of things, and different teams can beat different people in different situations. That's what matters.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm waiting for an item to be loaded on a plane. It's been waiting since the 20th. Yeah, and this. I mean, these issues are not exclusive to us. Yeah.
So,
Anywho,
couple of weeks' time, we've got another...
I have no idea what that means. You do, though. I've got a Browns fan. I can't comment on Green Bay. Go Bucks.
Yeah.
What language? Karen. High fives to Karen.
Karen, I can talk fluent rugby as well. It's all good.
I used to watch rugby growing up. Brady doesn't play for the Patriots anymore.
That's why I think the Patriots versus the Bucks in the Super Bowl will be really interesting because it's like, who's better, Belichick or Brady? Planning party is on Sunday the 9th of January.
Are you sure?
You said Sunday in 2 weeks, right?
I think so.
That would be Sunday in 2 weeks. This Sunday is the 2nd. So it's going to be hosted by Sami and Lisa, I believe. And...
Yep, the 9th. So that means the 8th in the States.
Yeah, Saturday the 8th. The evening of Saturday.
Yeah. And it'll be roughly, I think we scheduled it for like an hour before what the normal PA live time is. So it's a little bit earlier, which means I need to get my crap together in the morning a bit better.
Yeah. The warehouse to Australia, their shipments are done twice a week. So depending on when you place the order and in terms of when the uplift goes. They're picked daily. It's just
they're picked daily. Yeah, I was just going to say I would, because that goes against what. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't go against what we said because it's still picking twice a day. It's just that it's leaving the external warehouse, the warehouse of the warehouse.
Correct.
Yeah. Cool.
We did put things on pause while we worked through a few issues, but they should be going pretty much in real time now.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you for all your hard work, by the way, because you got a lot of thank you as well.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, because I know it's been
My
exhausting
pleasure.
for you.
Yeah. So the planning party in 2 weeks, and in the meantime, there'll be some new digital kits released, and I'm sure Sam's going to have a few of those that she's going to go through and play with at the planning party.
Yeah,
Is that right?
So we're going to be using. I was going to be putting up a nice pretty thing for it today, but I was trying to set up all my tech first. So it's going to be using the digital kit from, I keep going to call it Bunny Lane. I should have just stuck with that name.
Country Cottage.
Country Cottage. So
you could have, broken. You could have, had some issues with Beatles copyright. You could have done Bunny Lane to the tune of Penny Lane.
Well, I've had that in my head the whole time.
Then no-nonsense lawyers would have had a field day with you.
Well, I was going to change some of the the song lyrics to Bunny Lane, but the song, No,
I like living in my house and not wearing orange all the time.
Anywho, so make sure if you want to plan craft along with us to grab the creative kit for this is not a Space Whale problem.
For Country Cottage.
Country Cottage. Bunny Lane. Space Whale. And Space Whale, for those who don't know, is Hello Universe.
It's Whale Song.
Whale Song.
Hello Universe has no whales. Whale Song, based on its name, has whales sound.
Thanks. Yep. I'm planning with Musgrave right now, and I have to say I'm in love with the new finish on the cardstock stickers in the new sticker book. Yay!
Yes, and because we won't see you, Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year. I think... Huggy. Did we say Huggy? Did we say Hooga?
Huggy life.
So...
Huggy life.
Happy New Year to everybody. Okay, I will do 2 or 3 more questions.
This is like you leaving a party. We say goodbye 6 times.
And it's like, will there be books and botanicals? The older kits are harder to put together digital kits because there's a lot digitally that we add to flesh out those kits. So we're not sure how far back they will be going in their current form. They might have to go back to the older format of the digital kits for the older kits. But they're...
it's a long way of saying yes, but it might be different to the other kits.
What he said. Cool.
That's what you're trying to say.
Anywho, I'm going to go.
We'll see you all in 2022. For the Australians, Richie Benno would be very happy on the 22nd of February 2022. He'd be like, it's 2022, wearing his beige blazer.
Who?
a cricket commentator who's sadly passed, but he loved the number 2.
As much as you love the number 2?
2 for 22, he would say.
And on that note, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you loved all the sneaks. Feel free to share them, tell your friends, and we will see you in a week or 2.
2022.
See you later.